Hello everyone, welcome back to Blueprint for Life. I'm Torre Kunchula. In today's episode, we're talking about doomscrolling, digital overload, and focus. More specifically, we'll look at how constant scrolling quietly steals our attention, our mood, and our momentum. If you've ever picked up your phone for just 1 minute and suddenly 30 minutes are gone, this episode is for you. Today, I'll show you why this happens and what you can do to take your mind back. This is the digital trap. In the moment, it feels harmless. Just a little scrolling, just a short break, just one more video. But afterward, we ask ourselves, where did the day go? Why do I feel so tired? Why do I have no energy left? The problem is not only the time we lose, it's also the mental energy that disappears with it. Scrolling can feel like rest, but very often it leaves us more drained than before. In this episode, I want you to think of scrolling as 3 thieves of the mind. The first thief is attention. It shrinks our focus and makes our concentration more fragmented. The second thief is mood. It feeds anxiety, stress, and emotional overload. And the third thief is momentum. It makes it harder to start, harder to continue, and harder to finish meaningful tasks. So this is not just about screen time. It's about what scrolling quietly takes away from our mental architecture. Why is scrolling so hard to stop? Because many digital platforms are designed like a slot machine in your pocket. You never know when the next rewarding thing will appear. A funny video, a shocking headline, a new message, a like. That unpredictability creates a dopamine spike and keeps you swiping. And because infinite scroll removes natural stopping points, your brain never gets a clean signal to pause. That's why one swipe turns into 20. Your phone is not just a tool, it is also an attention capture system. This slide shows one of the hidden costs of digital distraction. A quick notification check may take only a few seconds, but your focus does not come back instantly. When you interrupt deep work, your brain has to reload the context of what you were doing. That switching cost uses memory, attention, and mental energy. So the real damage is not the few seconds you spent checking your phone, it's the much larger valley of lost attention that follows. Scrolling does not affect only focus, it also affects the nervous system. Algorithms know that negative, alarming, and emotionally charged content keeps people engaged. So when we repeatedly consume threatening content, the brain can react as if danger is present. The amygdala activates the fight or flight response. Stress hormones rise. Then, something ironic happens. We feel anxious, so we scroll more to escape that feeling. But the scrolling feeds the anxiety again. That becomes a loop. See threat, feel stress, scroll for relief, then feel even worse. Now let's talk about momentum. One reason scrolling destroys momentum is something called the Zeigarnik Effect. The brain tends to hold on to unfinished tasks. Incomplete goals stay open in working memory, like tabs in a browser. The more open tabs you carry, the more cognitive noise you feel in the background. That's why you can feel tired, foggy, and strangely overwhelmed, even when you haven't done that much. It's not laziness, it's mental crowding. This slide compares 2 states of mind. The scrolling brain runs on short bursts, high dopamine spikes, high switch cost, brain fog, anxiety. It feels busy, but not fulfilled. The focus brain is different. It is steadier. It supports sustained momentum, clearer thinking, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. Scrolling often gives us quick escape, quick stimulation, and quick distraction. But deep focus gives us something much more valuable: clarity, progress, and meaning. So how do we break the loop? Not by shame, not by pure willpower. We break it by understanding the loop and changing it. Gear 1. Map the loop. Notice your trigger, your behavior, and the result. Gear 2. Get disenchanted. Stop romanticizing the habit and really feel its cost. Gear 3. Replace it with curiosity. Instead of automatically scrolling, become curious about the urge itself. This approach helps you work with your brain instead of fighting against it. This is one of the simplest tools in this episode, the 5-second body check. When you catch yourself mid-scroll, pause. Then ask yourself, what is happening in my body right now? Are my shoulders tight? Are my eyes tired? Is my chest tense? Do I feel wired or restless? The goal is not to judge yourself. The goal is to give your brain new information. When your brain notices that scrolling does not actually feel good in your body, the urge can begin to weaken. Next, we need to build structure around our behavior. Don't rely only on motivation. Create friction. Use app limiters. Switch your phone to grayscale. Remove the most tempting apps. Put physical distance between you and the device, especially at night. The idea is simple. Make mindless scrolling a little harder and make intentional living a little easier. Your environment matters more than you think. If your mind feels noisy all the time, don't just tell yourself to focus harder. First, close some open loops. Make specific completion plans. Decide exactly what you will do, when you will do it, and where you will do it. And don't overload yourself with 10 priorities at once. Limit your daily goals to 3 or 4 important things. Specificity creates relief. A smaller list creates breathing room. And that mental reset makes it easier not to run to your phone for escape. Reclaiming your mind is not only about stopping something, it is also about rebuilding something healthier in its place. Time box the news instead of checking it all day. Curate a more balanced feed. Protect your sleep and your circadian rhythm, because the momentum of tomorrow starts the night before. In other words, we don't just remove digital noise, we replace it with a better architecture for attention, emotion, and energy. This may be the most important message in the episode. Scrolling is often a symptom, not the root problem. Many times we are not craving content, we are craving relief. Relief from stress, relief from boredom, relief from loneliness, relief from uncertainty, relief from fatigue. So if we only attack the scrolling behavior, we may miss the deeper need underneath it. But if we address the stress in the body, the overload in the mind, and the discomfort we are trying to escape, the scroll can begin to lose its power. So here is your challenge for tonight. Turn your screen to grayscale. Charge your phone across the room. Then notice your momentum tomorrow. Notice your focus. Notice your mood. Notice your energy. Notice how quickly you can begin the day. Don't aim for perfection, just run the experiment. Give your brain one night of less stimulation and see what changes. Everything shared in this episode is grounded in research and resources on the attention economy, habit loops, digital interface design, doom scrolling, mental health, cognitive load, and sleep. If you'd like to go deeper, please take a look at the references and resources listed in this slide. I always want this channel to be practical, but also evidence-informed, so you can trust that these ideas are built on more than opinion. Thank you so much for watching. If this episode was helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. It really helps the channel grow, and it helps this message reach more people who may need it. And I would love to hear from you in the comments. What is one change you want to make in your digital habits this week? Until next time, take care of your blueprint and each other.